Alrighty then. So, we have access to a new level. And we're basically only sending people that can work towards retirement. So, Drill needs to own items. Shackles needs to capture pets. I guess Drifter needs to complete challenges. That technically could happen. Okay, so maybe not only people who need new things, but surely this is going to be in the Biting Sea. Oh, cool. You can hover right here to see where levels are. Imperial Mountains, Biting Sea, Imperial Mountains, Copperneck Mountains, Imperial, and Crystal Fields. Okay. Let's try to figure out what levels Bone Shaper has done. So, Whitefire Wood, Copperneck Mountains, Radiant Forest, Crystal Fields, Biting Sea. So it didn't have Imperial. So what levels did I beat with Bone Shaper? I beat War of the Spire B. Okay, that's Crystal Fields. Radiant Forest, that wasn't on the thing, I don't think. Waiting game is Whitefire Wood. What is the other level that I did with Bone Shaper? Not any of those. How in order are these? They're not in order at all. Maybe they're in the order that I unlocked them. These all look like they were a very long time ago. I've definitely completed 2 levels with Bone Shaper. War of the Spire B, and what was I playing right around that time? I cannot remember. Was it the Raven's Roost? It was the Raven's Roost. It was the Raven's Roost. Okay. So I did Radiant Forest and Crystal Fields. Radiant Forest, Crystal Fields. Okay, so Biting Sea, Whitefire Woods, Copperneck Mountains. Okay, so Private Empire. Or Contained Fire. Doesn't seem... Contained Fire doesn't seem like the best level for Bone Shaper. Maybe it's not that bad. My memory is like so bad. Whitefire Wood. Whitefire Wood, 38, 52, 87, 88, 93, 88, 93. Okay. Collection Capstone. And the collection itself. So those I get through challenges. And the Midwinter Brawl is also through challenge. 113, the Lush Grotto, I already did. And 130, and then a stream. I've never seen that level before. Do not know how you get that one. And what were 38 and 52? 38 is the way forward. I won't have access to that one. And fleeting permanence. I won't have access to that one either. Okay, so I have to unlock a white firewood scenario through challenges. That's unfortunate. Anyway, I think we'll just go try this Piranha Pig boss fight. I mean, I don't see any reason not to. I've never played the level before, so I have no idea what we're getting into. Maybe a Deathwalker could be pretty good here. It's a boss fight. Let's bring a Deathwalker. Grab some blesses and we'll be ready to go.
Across the waves, you hear the repeating brass ring of a bell. With your permission,
our first ever boat event.
Check it out.
That's crazy.
Hello there.
A stocky quattro woman
we don't have a lurker.
And is waving her hand.
Okay, I have no idea what this level entails, but it's a boss fight. So we're going to bring Wave of Anguish. And that's basically all I know. That's all I have. So we'll just bring that and we'll see what happens. I don't know. Bone Shaper card should be good. It's performed pretty well when I've brought it recently, so we could go for Ignore, Retaliate. Not super important. Okay, I want Blood Ritual. Not a card that I play that frequently, but whenever an ally within range 3 gains a negative condition, you may gain the condition instead, even if you already have it. That seems really, really, really good against Piranha Pigs with their wound, Mind Snippers with their I think they do have Impair, Disarm, Stun, Muddle. Ancient Artilleries have Immobilize. Piranha Pigs have Immobilize. Man, I haven't faced Piranha Pigs in a long time. 26 is an important initiative to remember with them. At least one card each time you rest. Have 3 or fewer cards but not exhausted at the end. In the quest with 3 or fewer hit points. Kill an enemy with 3 or more elements out. Apply a negative condition to someone who already has one. And let's do this. Plus 3 health on everything. Ranged attack have 1 push. Ooh, with the artilleries, that might be really annoying. We'll go plus 4 health. I mean, plus 4 health on the boss shouldn't be that bad. Maybe we'll just take... Let's take the Hound, because it'll be really good for Wave of Anguish. And then maybe Forest Imp. Or Snow Imp? Snow Imp.
Sure, you've got nothing better to do except infuse all of your garments with some horrendous stench. It's a perk of the job. The cartographer must have had a perky job too, given this desolate slice of coast. Instead of majestic cliffs or a nice sandy beach, you're greeted with precipitous hills and a ragged assortment of rocks. You find the cave, half by the cartographer's substandard directions, and half by scent. The entrance looks like a gap among broken teeth. Water flows in and out, more in than out, it appears. The tide is rising. You're loath to give up, but you'll have to hurry to make this trip worthwhile. Steering your dinghy in, you enter the cave and almost immediately sense something bumping the bow. A blood-orange fin splices the water. You shudder and shine your light further in. There's more. A school of piranha pigs, swimming around contorted shapes. The place is littered with rusty machine parts. Those might be worth something, right? You hope you can salvage them before the tide recruits you to its watery graveyard. Unfortunately, you have to contend with more than just the ocean. At the back of the cave, the mother of all piranha pigs, larger than your boat, waits smugly. She unhinges her jaw, displaying stacks of teeth below her deceivingly cute snout. You wonder if she was once some Abael's beloved familiar, or if she escaped slaughter for meat and built her brood here. Either way, she's not overly fond of you two-legged folk. She lashes her tail, and the water churns as her offspring dive toward you.
All right. Time to find a giant fish pig. I'm really excited to see what this is going to look like. And I cannot believe that this is the first boat scenario I've ever played. Only took 9 months. 6 months? No, it's been 9 months, I think, since the game came out. Boat time. I'm going to have to refresh myself on the boat events. Luckily, there are only 13 of them, so that's not too hard to learn. All right. I like the look of the scenario. Pretty good. What do we have going on? All right. Kill the giant piranha pig and the 2 ancient artilleries adjacent to the barrel. While the giant piranha pig is alive, reveal a boss card at the start of every round. Then apply any special effects on its initiative. 136. Special 2, move all water tiles 1 hex to the right. Then the giant piranha pig summons 1 piranha pig of elite. Okay. He is innate shield 1. Nothing specials, nothing happens. Move all water tiles 2 hexes to the right. So move all water tiles 1 hex to the right and summon, or move all water hexes 2 hexes to the right. So I guess the water's gonna loop back from here to here. Let's keep going. Oh. If the water reaches the barrel, then the quest is failed. Am I looking at it upside down then? I must be looking at it upside down. So the water goes this way, and if it gets here, we lose. When any hero starts their turn in water, they suffer 4 damage. Gross. The water destroys all features in hexes it floods. If any ancient artillery is ever in water, it dies. Okay. Okay. So these ancient artilleries will die. Oh, this is my first time seeing a piranha pig. I like it. That looks good. That looks really good. I like it a lot. Do we have any normals? Very nice. I mean, those scales look really good. And there's the big boy. Okay. So the water, all of the water will move to the right. This water here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 hexes away. And I guess for each special, on average, they move 1.5 hex. But they won't get a special every turn. They only get that 3 and 4 turns. So it's like 1.3 water tiles per turn, about. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 hexes. So I can expect it to take like 7 to 10 turns that I will have. 7 to 10 turns I will have before the obstacle gets flooded. Now, what I really want is pull these artilleries in for them to die. Because they die when they get flooded. But I don't have that. If any artillery is ever in water, it dies. So maybe I can just push one into water and it would instantly die. Not sure about that. So what is the approach here? I mean, this is just so many enemies. I need to kill him, and I need to kill both of these. And he's also going to be summoning pigs when he moves the water less. He has 136 health. Yikes. And the 1 shield. Okay, well... this is not a Bone Shaper level. I can tell you that much right now. We have to suffer 4 if we start in water, so I don't even want to go late here. Mine Snippers. How do I quickly and easily deal with Mine Snippers? I don't know. Just quick glance at this level, I don't even see how it's possible. I guess I'll activate this blood ritual, because it does seem really good. So maybe I'll chain by spite and blood ritual. We'll go for the good old rocket boots processing. I'll just move in and I'll summon this guy. And then, is this going to be an eclipse situation? I need to go fast, but there are a large number of enemies. The problem is they just have so much health that it makes Call to the Abyss a lot harder to play. Deathwalker is definitely a little bit weaker on monster level 7. I mean, I guess I just need to get Drill... once I can get Drill on top of here, he can kill like 2 of these really quickly, but I'm really missing Infuser's Brittle. I wonder how much Shackles can tank from everything here. I want to like move a lot and Eclipse. Maybe I'll move an Invisible and activate Call to the Abyss. That might be wrong. Okay, he's going to move the water 1 hex to the right. So I ignore this cannon completely, unless I want to push it. I do think that I go ahead and Snow Imp, and then I don't have to worry on any of my characters about starting their turn in water. Oh gosh, they got a big damage card. They're gonna wreck Bone Shaper. And he summons and moves the water already. Okay. This party's not gonna work. We'll have to play the other boat level that we had available for Bone Shaper. Oh, I definitely should not have gone fast here. Okay, so the giant Piranha Pig doesn't ever move, but he does... He does get one of his cards as well. I do not know what the approach here needs to be. Deathwalker dies. Drill is pretty much dead. Man, well, this is horrible. Wait, why does that guy have 8 health? It must just be bugged. You think I'm on the money with the push-pull in this level to take out the cannons? Definitely not a good level for Deathwalker. Drifter. I don't see how Drifter would look very good. I mean, once Deathwalker can get on top of the boss, she can get off a Wave of Anguish. And she has all these power potions plus the Hound. I mean, getting 5 attacks for 7 off in a single turn with some blesses, especially if I could get like lucky dice on her, and with this Charm of Expertise, she has some of the best boss damage in the game. It's just like outside of that one turn, there's not going to be all too much. I shouldn't do Call to the Abyss. I don't think that makes very much sense. And it does not seem like a good level for Bone Shaper. I think I'm just going to try to kill some stuff real quick and go ahead and grab a pet on Shackles. Oh, but you only get the credit for it if you win the level. And that's not going to happen. Yeah, I think it's like... I mean, I have the invisibility card. So turn 1, I can move 2, go invisible. Turn 2, I can go at 84 and move 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And make 4 shadows. And then turn 3... I have a Ring of Night, so I could go invisible turn 3. And make another shadow, and then turn 4, get the Wave of Anguish off. It's not super fast, but it's something. Because I just don't see a world in which we can fight our way through this. Man, even Drill buffed up isn't looking all too hot with how much health these guys have. Yikes. Oh man, what a waste of a bless. Alright, well, one mine snipper went down. I mean, it definitely looks crazy to me. Am I just soft locked here? Well, I've seen a lot of stuff about the card Blood Ritual soft locking the game. But it looks like we are just soft locked here because I can't accept the curse or the muddle, and I can't not accept the muddle. I think we go back without Bone Shaper. I mean, it gives us a good excuse to have to leave. I was thinking I really wanted that card based off the monster types, but now I'm not certain. Part of me really wants to bring Infuser to get the brittles, but maybe it's most important to just have the boss be low health. So maybe I just go Shackles Deathwalker. Deathwalker's next level card, Hungry Grasps, would be insane here, because I could pull an Ancient Artillery for 4 in a single turn with just 2 shadows. And that would be really, really good. Yeah, like a Hungry Grasp Shadow here and a Hungry Grasp Shadow here. And I pull this thing here and then here. And it's like nearly gone. So maybe I want to leave and come back. I can't activate Blood Ritual, which sucks. I'm not that close to 7. It's an interesting level. I wonder who's best there. Like, Snowflake sounds really good. Just for manipulating the monsters.
Democracy. The lifeblood. You throw in your vote.
But I'm not sure. It does seem like Drill should be good. I think I want to get Deathwalker to 7 and then go back. And do Deathwalker Shackles. So let's try to get to 7 first. Which means let's do this Sinking Ship. Because it is also in the Biting Sea. Which Bone Shaper needs. Oh, wait.
The spot Edeka the Librarian marked out for you was certain. You unlatch the tome and feel the thrum of power.
Did we get the book? Oh, I didn't say anything about us getting a book. I'm going to go back to town. Go back to town real quick and buy Blesses on Deathwalker. And this one I believe I've played before. What do we get back?
You remember?
Okay. Well, I wanted Blood Ritual. Well, I wonder if it's going to be bugged again here. Maybe we'll give it just one more try, because it's really good into wave throwers. It's really good into wave throwers. That's the big thing that they have going for them, is their negative conditions. I don't know what we need to be doing here.
Doghogger's seamanship proves excellent as the ship glides to a...
Alright. We get attacked by lurkers. While we are out at sea. I think this level has... Oh, you're hearing distortion? Man, these dumb headphones. Is that a lot worse? No, maybe it's better? Oh, this is the heroics level. It's better? Okay. Well, we'll see. Just let me know. Okay, how does this heroics level work? I know it's... Loot at least 20 items from the highlighted crates. All heroes and heroics must survive. At the end of round 6, the bottom deck will submerge and all characters on it will be killed. All heroes and heroics may choose to spend 3 move when adjacent to a crate in order to loot it. Heroics may do this only once per round. At the end of each hero's turn, they may grant heroics either move 5 or attack 9. All crates can be looted up to 4 times, except for the crate on the bottom deck that can be looted indefinitely. The starting hexes in this quest are on the middle deck. Heroes can traverse either up to the top deck or down to the bottom deck via highlighted hexes. At the end of round 6, all heroes on the bottom deck will die. And this is the top deck. Can be looted by loot abilities or spending 3 movement points while adjacent. Loot at least 20 items from crates. Okay. Well, we're just gonna have to give it a try. So I can just move here, here, here. So I could go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So if I do Hopelessness Bottom on turn 1, I could go ahead and get one thing looted. These can be 4 times, right? Is that what it said? All crates can be looted up to 4 times, except for the crate on the bottom deck, which can be looted infinitely. So I can get 4, 8, 16. So we have to get a minimum of 4 loot out of this one, and then we have to get the maximum out of everything else. No enemies on this middle tier, though. So I assume these Claw Crusher elites are going to come down to the middle tier, right? Getting Drill ready to fight Wave Throwers on turn 2 sounds good. I kind of want to just go late. Dang, I don't have a loot card. Deathwalker is a little bit not the best here. I can get good damage into Wave Throwers. Maybe I want Deathwalker to, like, insta-burst this down here as it spawns. I don't hate that idea. It would mean that I would have to move down an Eclipse. I wouldn't even have to do that. I could go at 16 next turn. So let's just go late and move down, I think. I'm gonna go late and move 1, 2. And then next turn I go fast and I make a shadow. Oh, I can't make it right here in Fleeting Dusk. I would need to make it right here, which I can't do with Call to the Abyss. 1, 2, 3. And Deathwalker is just going to try to kill a whole bunch of stuff, and maybe Drill too. I guess Shackles can come down here and loot. Maybe I'll keep Shackles down here. Maybe Drill can push. I don't know if they're going to come up or down. That makes a big difference. I assume these guys are going to come down. If not, like, why even spawn guys there? We won't find out yet, though. Oh, these are Wave Throwers. I was thinking these were Mine Snippers. That's much nicer. Wait, where's the Lurker Soldier? Okay, this is a Lurker Soldier. So we're gonna find out what he does. And I haven't thought about the robot at all. Okay, they do come down. Wow, that's rough damage. And now I can't move there. So if I'm here, I don't have enough movement. This guy's gonna move 2, 1, 2. That makes me want to just come here, I think. I already took so much damage. What is that? So is it at the end of every turn I get to do something with heroics? Because if so, that's pretty huge. Alright, Deathwalker, please have enough move. Yes. No. There's no way it's giving me both of my blesses at disadvantage on the first attack. Okay, heroics gets to go again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh. No, that's not enough. Okay, well, I mean, I guess at least it's there. Okay, this definitely seems like a 4-player scenario. If you get that many extra heroics actions. Maybe I don't want Drill to go down. I don't feel like I need Drill to go down, but maybe Drill could go down. One, two. Okay. I can't get a rocket boots off right now, but maybe I'll just attack this guy hard. Okay, cool. And so I think we just kind of stall here with Bone Shaper. And pick up a loot or two along the way. Oh? Is it not going to let heroics loot without line of sight? Or can I only loot... All crates can be looted up to 4 times. Oh, okay. Heroics can only do this once per round. Okay, well then in that case, let's attack with heroics. Why was that attack for 7 and not attack for 9? Okay. We're hoping... Oh, jeez. We're hoping Deathwalker does really big damage here. But I'm not actually certain of that anymore. And then the AoE might be really bad. Or it might be summons, which might be fine. All characters on the bottom will be killed. I assume that means monsters on the bottom too. Ugh, this is scary. So I can heal. I want infection purge. Maybe I just heal. Drill, now I really wish I was over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I could get there with a B-Max, and then I could bronze plating, and then I could scald and blast. I think that's probably worth it. Here, I could move 1 and loot 1. And my summon ignores damage. Maybe we put some curses in their deck, or... Maybe I'll just get out another summon. Okay, hitting furthest away, moving and hitting, moving and hitting. Dang it. The challenge works out really, really poorly for me here. Because now this guy moves out of the way and I don't get to get him. So he's gonna go 1, 2, 3. I outspeed all the wave throwers, but I don't outspeed him on drill either. Dang it. Alright, well this is really bad for Deathwalker. I mean, it's just completely free damage that she misses out on. I hate that. too. Yikes. Alright, well, we'll heal up. Except nothing's even hitting Shackles this turn. Heroics will grab the attack 9. Why is it only being attack 7? It literally says it has attack 9. Okay, well, it got +1 at disadvantage. But my challenge shouldn't be doing disadvantage at all. I don't know what's up with that. So I could, I mean, I really want to come over here, don't I? Especially now that this guy's alive. Unfortunately, I can't hit extra. But we just hit here. Maybe I shouldn't be fighting these guys. Hey, viral. Maybe it doesn't make any sense to be fighting, because, I mean, it looks like there's just going to be people spawning and spawning 3 enemies per round. I was thinking that there was going to be little enough that I could kind of at least kill some and just get something going right now, but it doesn't appear to be the case. Yeah, these attacks are a lot weaker than I was hoping for. Well, yeah, it was supposed to be 4 target. Furthest away... I don't even know who they see as furthest away. Hopefully they all target Drill because he was faster. If not, I need to move Deathwalker up here with the Snow Imp. I think they're all going to target Drill because he was faster. And the wound is good, at least. What? How does the heroics attack this guy? Is it range 2? It doesn't say anything about him being like innate range 2. Oh, okay, Shackles because he was faster. That's actually good. I totally forgot about innate immobilize on these guys. Good job, Bone Shaper. That's how you say I'm helping. Alright, we've got 3 of the 20 wounds. Oh, nice crit. Oh, that's so many spawns. Okay, new plan. We run over and go invisible. And we loot. I think Deathwalker is going to do just a lot of invisible and looting. The problem is that I didn't bring good move cards because I didn't know I was going to be needing them. Now, Shackles, everything over here is softened up in a nice way. Like, a burned at both ends, if I could have fire, I could suffer 6 here, suffer 1 here. We just need to find a way to suffer 1 on this guy. Reprisal, burn at both ends, Reprisal could get 3 kills if I could get fire from Drill quickly. which 22 would work for that. This looks pretty disgusting, though. This looks really disgusting, is what I mean to say. What is the play? I could go for attacks into this wave thrower. And I have power potions. I get short rest so that I could get fire with rocket boots. Or scalding blast with the snow imp. Do I have any... Okay, I have a move 3 up here, so we'll get another loot with Bone Shaper. And, I guess just another summon? Did this guy just spawn here? I feel like he did. This is a bad scenario, but compared to others, it's not that bad. Bad as in hard? I mean, I just didn't approach it correctly, I think. Like, I was thinking, oh, it's going to give me a big spawn, and I can kill that big spawn pretty quickly with Deathwalker. I mean, we can see she did really good damage. If this guy hadn't moved faster than me because of the challenge, then I also would have gotten him in the big attack, and it would have been an amazing start. The invisibility card from Deathwalker here will be really valuable here, though. We can still get... I got 1 from this one, I think. Yeah, 1. So 1 plus 4 plus 4. We can get 11 more here. So we still need 6 more out of this bottom crate. Those numbers don't seem right, but I think I didn't get 1 on turn 1 is the problem. Or maybe I did. This is only turn 2, isn't it? Okay, yeah. 2 turns have passed. This is turn 3. So I want to move Deathwalker over there. The only way I'm going to have enough movement to loot the things is by activating Strength of the Abyss and then eating a shadow. The problem is I don't have shadow generation in any way. So my cards are just not set up for this. I don't know. We'll just give this a try and just kind of see what happens. Alright, they're very fast. I'm just going to come up here and go invisible. Oh, wait. Let's attack this guy. And come up here and go invisible. Let's get the loot with heroics. Oh man, that guy's so fast. Oh, I definitely should have attacked him. Okay, of course. Yikes. They're so fast. Well, there go all my Wrathful turn nerds. This is not a good level for Bone Shaper either. Oh man, and they're gonna be hitting. Poor Drill. Drill got dominated so hard. He took pluses like every turn. Okay. Interesting level. We need to change the approach a lot. Change the approach a lot. So someone has to go downstairs. That makes me think that someone is Deathwalker. Because, well, no, I want... Maybe it's Shackles. I mean, if I just go, like, full healing and nothing else, can Shackles survive down there for any extended amount of time? Probably not. There's not that much healing that I'm missing out on, like heal 3 here, heal 3 here. Those aren't overly amazing. So we can get up to 5 loot in a single turn. So theoretically, we could be leaving on turn 4 and escaping on turn 4. I think that is the play. We just focus on looting. Looting and like big moves and big heals and surviving. Definitely want Shadow Step. Definitely want Call of Doom. I definitely want Sunless Apparition. I was thinking Strength of the Abyss, but maybe I actually can't really afford that. No Black Barrage. No Fluid Knight. I don't know if I'm making any shadows. I literally may be going relatively shadowless, just like one good big one. And then here, I know I can get a move 4 with Dark Tidings. I can get a loot with Eternal Torment. I can drop Transfer of Essence and Command the Wretched. And the goal is just everybody loots 1 every turn. Drill, am I missing any move cards? Memory Drive could maybe be interesting. If I'm playing it near the end of the first rest cycle, it's like a move 6. Okay, let's go with this. Extra tanky or push on ranged attacks or none. I really want to get these challenges done. Ooze could be interesting. Maybe we bring the Forest Imp and Snow Imp. The only problem is with Deathwalker, one of my best tools is my invisibility card, but I don't get to pick up any loot with that. Alright, so 1, 2, 3 is 12. So I need 8 out of this. So somebody's going down there. I'm thinking Bone Shaper goes up here. Because she has enough cards that she can lose cards to damage on these guys if she just distracts them for long enough for 4 turns. And she gets 1, 2, 3, 4 loots. That'll work. So it's like 1, 2, 3. So if I use Snow Imp into move 4, that should be able to get a summon, get a token. So we'll start with Snow Imp. Now, this top of Shadow Step, I assume I can use the top of Shadow Step to just instantly get a thing. So let's send Deathwalker 1, 2... Well, I don't actually even need to invisibility initially here. So 1, 2, and then Eclipse. And then we'll invisibility next turn. I like that. So one character needs to stay up here. Maybe it makes sense for the character that goes up to be Drill. Shackles being the other character that goes down makes sense. Let's send Drill up here. And Bone Shaper will just stay right here. Is anybody getting this one? No, but that's fine, because we can just get a bunch out of the bottom. And so, Shackles... I just want, like, a move 4. 1, 2... Dang, I don't have a move 4. They're hitting at range. Bad start. Okay. We imp immediately. 1, 2. Well, Shackles is like the one that needs the imp the least. Let's just not be in the way. Who is this? This is Drill. So Drill can just go here. Bone Shaper can just go here. And Deathwalker can go here. And now with my move 6, I can just go here. And pay 3 move. And reject a gift does nothing. Heroics can go 1, 2 over here, maybe? Maybe that's too much. Drill. And yeah, now I think I want it over here. Just block everything there, not get wounded. Oh, I should have put him there, because I could have gotten the attack 9. Really? We're gonna crit Deathwalker for 10 damage. Instantly. Oh, and I get paralyzed. And I don't get to move to the thing. Well, I should have gone invisible, like I initially said. Dang it. Alright. Man, they weren't moving. Well, yeah, I don't know. Okay, let's see if I can get with the top there. I think I can. Here, I can definitely just... I can just make a summon and loot with it. Here, B-Max bottom. We'll get one. So let's go late. Ancient Drill could pressure me down. Scalding Blast could pressure me down. Ancient Drill, Radiation, Power Core would give me big heal. But I want to make sure I get a thing. So we'll B-Max to get a thing. But then the next turn I could go for the heal. Oh, or if I pressure up with Radiation, I can get with the bottom of Heated Drill, and then I can still get off an attack. So I can attack to pressure up, I can Heated Drill to get a thing, and attack with the bottom. And Ancient Drill. Okay. That works well up there. Then here, it's just... try to not die to the damage coming in. So now I wish I had Reject the Gift. Because that's going to be a fair amount of damage coming in. Alright, so I move here and I go invisible. Okay, Shadow Step top does work. That's really good. Okay, so we loot this, and now Heroics has a move too. So, this guy is going to go 1, 2, 3, 4 to try to hit Shackles. So I could move Heroics over here. Let's just disarm ourselves. And heal. I'll keep Heroics here so that it tanks for me. Because, like, does damaging things even really help me? I'm not convinced. Oh, they can just walk right onto the thing? That doesn't seem right. Wow, Drill took so much damage. Alright, get a curse in their deck. I like it. Could have gotten a couple more, but... I mean, the goal here has to just be to go super fast, right? So let's just move heroics up. Well, if I can stay down there till round 6, maybe it would make the most sense to keep heroics down there to body block. Alright, radiation. Now we're high pressure, so we can heat a drill to get this. An ancient drill. And no crit. Oh, and now I'm not anywhere near the low pressure that I was thinking earlier. Okay, I'm definitely not utilizing the robot correctly. Here, shield 1 doesn't really help against these guys generally, does it? Move 4 and I can run away, or... Yeah, I mean, I need to move 4, but I would love to get the heal. It's okay, even if drill exhausts, that's not a big deal. Much less of a deal with him than on any other character. So here I can just... I guess my summons just die, but I can get another loot. I mean, we're halfway there. I can get a loot with Deathwalker. Shackles survived that turn insanely well. So I can reprisal and get a loot. Eels, that's fine. Oh, I could capture an eel, theoretically. If there's one in a good spot at all. It won't let me do the loot if I'm immobilized? Really? That doesn't seem right. That does not seem right. That sucks. Alright, well, Heroics gets a loot ability, and let's move it here to attack. Good damage on the summon. Why is the attack for 7 and not for 9 when it says... I don't understand that. These guys are just... oh, hitting me multiple times. It's probably worth him to attack him and stun him then, in that case. If he was going to be hitting me multiple times. Oh, this guy is too. Yeah, I can't get away from him. Damn. Oh, he goes down there. Interesting. Wait, what? Was there Earth? But I didn't have shield value. I hope it wasn't not letting me loot the crate because the guy was standing on it. Alright, well, Drill is dead. Alright, we're at 12. I really do not want things going up there. And I would theoretically love to capture one of these eels. That doesn't seem very possible. Alright, not many more turns. Moving and escaping, though, is... Don't know how that's gonna happen. Why don't I have the move with jump potion? Why do I not have the move with jump potion? That is a disaster. Okay. Drill, we just short rest so that we can lose cards to damage. And I will just loot this. That is fine. Here. Probably don't need to lose cards to damage yet, I don't think. So I will loot this and summon. I just don't know how exactly I'm getting out. But maybe heroics can help with that. And then here... I guess stunning something actually sounds kind of good. And Deathwalker, it's got to be invisibility. But we don't have that many... We don't have long left, and we got more eels. Let's underspeed said eels. Someone can move here and get his for the round. 6 damage from lightning eels at 16 speed. That's crazy. How did they deal 6 damage twice? Oh, that was an elite. And he just has a base attack 6. No wonder I've always said lightning eels scale to be way too powerful. Yeah, we would technically live this, but I think we just draw Wrath of the Turned Earth instead. Bonkers damage. Drill loots his. I should have one more loot available, right? Okay, so now do I just heal? No, I don't heal because I need the loot is the most important thing. And I can heal with these. And I can stun whoever's hitting hardest. Heroics definitely only has an attack 7 and not an attack 9. Okay, so we're gonna get a summon, we're gonna get a move and multi-target, and a move and multi-target. Maybe one of them can miss? Oh. Well, that's one place he could go. Do I mind drill exhausting right now? It's only 16 damage. With this many enemies, one of them attacks and deals 16. That's fair and balanced. Oh, that is not where I wanted that summon to go. Okay. So round 5. Does that mean that I can't loot out of this crate anymore? I don't think I can loot out of this crate anymore. So I just want Drill to go faster than these guys, take his turn, and then exhaust. Bone Shaper just has one more that she can get. So I just want to go fast and get that one. I believe we escape from the top deck. And so Bone Shaper gets one. Heroics gets one at the end of the 6th round. So I just have to get Deathwalker out next turn. Shackles has just a shocking number of cards. So Shackles can go 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe like 5, 6 up to the top. I feel like I like that. I don't want like a ton of these guys to leave, but and I would love to capture a lightning eel. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, that doesn't look doable. Would our other healer reject the gift? I don't know. I wish I had a shadow up here. I guess I can make a shadow with Eclipse right here, loot and teleport onto the shadow. And then from here, I can go at 11 speed and go 1, 2 up to the top. And then I think we escape with these 2 hexes, which Drill is right next to? Question mark? So we get a loot here, we get a loot here, and we get a loot here with Heroics. And then everybody escapes next turn. The problem is just that it's super easy for, I guess, Shackles to die this turn, and Bone Shaper. It's super easy for both of those characters to die this turn. And if they do, I don't know what I do. Standstill helps. Standstill is amazing, because there are a bunch of these guys on the bottom. Literally everything standing still. I could not have asked for better. I don't think. Okay. Well, this is a weird level. Doesn't really work out to be the greatest, I don't think. But I guess it's fine. I guess I just don't want to be next to this thing, right? Oh, he's already gone. So I want to be as close as I can to one of these escape hexes. Which is not that close. I need to kill this lightning eel, I guess. Come on, Heroics. So I don't need to do the ability. I instead can just come up here. This guy will hit Bone Shaper. This guy will hit Shackles. And now I want Heroics to attack here. Dude, I did not want a +1 at disadvantage. That was literally the only thing I needed out of it. In that case, can I get Shackles up top? Yes, I can. Okay. Yeah, so I definitely should have just done this. Trainer's Net. And we have captured an eel. And I can reject the gift. Oh, I could have rejected gift hammer potions to kill that guy. Let's just go ahead and heal 3. And then, do I want to kill this, or... I still have 2 more characters, right? Yeah. So I can kill this here. Drill can't loot. I guess I might as well attack here, right? Move Heroics. These guys all stand still. This guy hits here. Oh, does this immobilize? No. Thank goodness. And then I just want these guys... Well, these guys are standing still. So I will just go ahead and exhaust here. And I just want my fastest good move cards. Make a shadow there. Loot. Teleport. And Heroics loots. And moves here. All heroes and heroes must escape. Heroics must escape before the last hero. Everyone must survive. Hey Ken, this is Rising Brine? Maybe? Sinking ship. This is sinking ship. Scenario 92, sinking ship. And so, how do we escape? Oh, the escape tiles are down here. Can drill even do it? One, two, three, four, five, six, 7. Yes. Yes, drill can escape. Okay. Because I have radiation top. No, because I don't get to pressure up on the long rest because I'm stunned, which I think is incorrect. I think you're supposed to be able to. I needed to pressure up last turn then, which I think I could have done. I thought the escape was going to be up here, not way down here. Because I need rocket boots. I needed rocket boots to be over pressure. Well, that's annoying. I have to go back pretty far. But then I think I win? It's not the most interesting of levels, I would say. What is my pressure like right now? I cannot go up in pressure with either of these, and I can't move. Can I survive these attacks to get one more turn? Can't use any items. Dang it. So the scenario is about grabbing a bunch of loot from treasure while the ship is sinking before the ship does sink. So you have to get a bunch from this bottom floor, and at the end of round 6, everything on this bottom floor is going to die. And you can teleport from one floor up to the next. So you have to get at least 8 from this bottom floor, and then you can get 4 from each of these. You can loot with loot actions or by... Okay, so I just needed to play Scalding Blast on this turn was all I needed. And that will be enough. You can loot with loot actions or by spending 3 points of movement while you're next to something. The only thing I'm worried about is Bone Shaper. Well, no, I'm worried about everybody now, because this is a lot of movement that I need. I needed to save my imp. But I have a lot of cards. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see what happens. Alright, I do not want to die to that. Now, Shackles moves 6 and gets here. Alternatively, Shackles could spend 3 and go 1, 2, 3. No, because then I get attacked for infinity. Capture this. Attack for 2, why not? Oh, we got a curse. Beautiful. Yeah. Heroics attacks here. We also have a little robot flying guy helping us. So spend 3 movement. And then moving 1 more doesn't really help. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I guess going right here, I get attacked 1 less time. And I can Malicious Conversion to get up. So Heroics attacks here. It says he gets to attack for 9, and he only attacks for 7. Which is sad, but... Yeah, loot on the cards. I mean, the thing is, it was spawning 3 enemies around. And now it looks like it's just going to be spawning 2, but like on this bottom floor, it was spawning 3 per round. So it just became like the only thing that really mattered was looting quickly. And so I don't think I've killed a single enemy. This might be my first kill if I pick one up. Oh, I did not want to do that ability, because that's going to pressure me down. So we could default attack. And then now I need to move this guy over here. Yeah, the invisibility on Deathwalker is really nice. Okay. That guy kills Drill, which now does not matter, because all I need to do is I need to be able to pressure up with my top. The only way I can do that is radiation. I need an enemy on me to be able to use radiation. Man, I should have played Radiation Scalding Blast this turn, and I could have gotten to max. Because it doesn't let me pressure up while long resting, even though it's supposed to. Well, I don't know if it's supposed to, but... Alright. Deathwalker puts a shadow here. Loots. Teleports to shadow. And Heroics gets the last one. And now everyone just needs to escape. So Shackles, I could short rest and go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think moving 6 is my best play. I also need to stay up. I need to keep at least one enemy here so that Drill can hit with radiation. But Drill can just long rest. And here I just need to go as fast and move as far as I can. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And maybe summon. And then from here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I can theoretically escape the next turn. Deathwalker shouldn't matter at all. Shadow Step would be nice, but we just keep the invisibility. And we can get there. Standing still on everybody. We do have some Mind Snippers now. Move on the Claw Crusher. Stand still on the soldiers is nice for me. Oh. Outsped. But I don't think it's gonna matter. Yeah, I just get hit once. And now I can just move 1, 2. And they're not going to be able to wound me while I'm invisible, right? It doesn't matter because I can use this Force Stim to heal, but I won't use it right now. Okay, nice. We get that guy down. Kill one of each monster type. I have a feeling that's not going to work. Now, we've looted everything. Heroics could just attack. Wave Thrower's not moving. Soldier's not moving. This guy's not moving. That's really nice. The amount of things not moving is really nice. Let's just move Heroics. I don't necessarily need to escape it. Maybe just right here. And I don't know if we're going to be attacking anything or not, but we'll figure something out. Oh, I feel very beguiled right now with those thoughts. Deathwalker's not going to... or Bone Shaper's not going to make it in now. And it's going to take Bone Shaper at least one more turn. But I had a lot of cards, so maybe it's fine. This guy's going to move 2, so I just don't really want to let him get me. Well, I could have rejected the gift rather than having to do that, but it's fine. Let's go ahead and heal up here. No, 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 no. Bone Shaper could really use that heal up. One, two, three, four, five. Man, I should have left heroics down here because I could have attacked this wave thrower a couple of times. So I go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. I mean, I get to here and I just outspeed next turn. I should have used boots this turn. Okay, nice crit heroics. Summon probably doesn't help. Oh. It's fine. I have cards. That is so many lightning heals. Just so many monsters. Alright, Drill gets to do his long rest. I just need radiation in to be able to hit this guy. Please tell me the stun and invisibility wear off this time. Dude, this is not the first time I've seen this drill bug where the stun and invisibility don't wear off. Even though I've had like 2 full turns now. I didn't lose the impair either. Well, I need to run a major cure potion on Drill just for his perk, just to make his perk work. I mean, I'm invisible, but I can't do anything. I have to survive. But still, all I need is to be able to radiation and rocket boots next turn. So we tank. I think it would be going okay if Drill were not still stunned and invisible. But the fact that he is still stunned and invisible and now I can't long rest is pretty bad. Also, we don't want to lose Malicious Conversion, but I can go at 8 here, which is really fast, and I do have a move 5, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Bone Shaper gets 1 hex away. Deathwalker's just invisible, so it shouldn't matter. Shackles is just trying to distract everybody. Oh, but if these guys get move at all, Drill's just going to be visible, and I'm going to lose because of that. Okay, but they're not moving. 51 here. So is the Mind Snipper going to come through and kill Drill? I don't know. I can Cure Potion off this Impair, and now I can Infusion Potion Leaf. And now I can get to 1 hex away from the exit. And heal up 1. This guy would see he could move here to hit both of us, but... Okay, this guy's standing still. Oh, but he's gonna hit Drill. Dude, I'm gonna lose. I'm gonna lose just because of the Drill perk. Because my whole plan with sending Drill up here was he can die, but then he'll get invisible and he'll get one turn off. And this is when he's supposed to get that turn off, and if I just attack and move with rocket boots, I escape. I don't have any way of removing negative conditions from allies, do I? I don't think I do. No, I don't. So the fact that I can't remove that stun, I think means that I just lose. I need everybody to be hitting shackles, and I need Drill to survive this attack 8 somehow. Even though I'm impaired, well, I won't be impaired anymore, so I will have armor, but he has Pierce 3. I just lose. That's so aggravating. I have Racked with Pain. So we'll get that stun and see if it helps at all. Okay, this is where Drill would love to be doing anything. Okay, that stun was huge. That stun was huge, because Drill would not have survived it. Now, the problem is, Drill still needs to be fast enough. Wait, why do I only have 1 health? I had more health than that. Well, I lost the right card. I need 22 to be fast enough, is the only way. Wait, no! I died to the rocket boots. Didn't I have more health than this? Because he came up and attacked me. Maybe we can just have Bone Shaper get attacked instead. It's so frustrating to have to, like, do things weird and wrong just because the game is wrong. So if I go here, here, here is fine. Stun this guy, and then I can just move here. Do I still have my move 6? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. No, he gets enough targets to hit drill. But here, it's showing it should only deal 3 damage. This is what happened last time. So why am I taking 5 damage now? It's showing 3 damage. Why does it go from 3 to 5? And why do I not get my stupid turn? Maybe if Shackles is just... why is he hitting drill first? So if Shackles is right here, that's just annoying because it means Bone Shaper gets hit an extra time, but I guess I just let Bone Shaper get hit an extra time. I don't know. Okay, now we'll at least get a different modifier on Drill, and maybe Drill has a chance. Why did he go there? Wait, why is -1 first now? Why is he just changing his mind? Okay, at least this time the 2 damage dealt 2 damage. I think I've undone it away, so the combat log isn't there anymore, but we've... Now, as long as the Mind Snipper doesn't go at 18. Or 10. Okay, he can't go at 18. As long as the Mind Snipper doesn't go at 10, or if he goes at 10, he needs to miss Drill. And I just need everyone to escape. Even if he does go super fast. 1, 2, 3, 4. Dang, I don't have any move force besides Hopelessness. Because I could... Oh, I don't have... I'm impaired. I have boots, but I can't use them. Whatever. He ties me at 22. He ties me at 22. Oh my goodness. Alright, we can get heroics out. It's all 4 of my characters first. I'm pretty sure Drill was close enough. I could have moved Drill closer earlier. And I suffer 1 on this, but it's alright. That is a horrible level. I really think that conceptually this level could actually be pretty cool, but just the fact that The fact that they put so many spawns in it means there's literally nothing you can do except just rush. Nothing else makes any sense to do. I mean, it definitely didn't need to be clutch if Drill just hadn't been stunned when he wasn't supposed to be anymore. Then we would have gotten through easy without having to do any undos at all. Who got that loot and why did they get it? Oh, I guess everybody gets loot equal to the number of things they looted. Good enough. Good enough. Yeah, I don't think anybody did much of anything. We got a lightning eel, though. I mean, Drill did 30 damage. I don't know when Deathwalker did any. I don't think there was a chest in the level, was there? We got the random item. It doesn't show you the loot here, but we did get it. And we got another enemy captured. And we got another challenge done. We got the Hardy stock, where everything has 4 bonus health.
You throw the last bits of loot into Dog Hogger's waiting arms, right as the deck tips over. You nearly lose your footing, holding onto the railings of your ship as you watch the stricken vessel slowly disappear beneath the waves. The silhouettes of multiple trapped lurkers encircling the doomed hull.
That was close.
Sighs Dog Hogger as he lays out a rope for you to climb.
Lucrative, but close.
Heroics is programmed to be a valuable and productive member of society.
Chirps the automaton, whirring dangerously close to Dog Hogger's beard.
I fly/hover/stand ready to retrieve treasure, loot, plunder, or miscellaneous gains ill-gotten or lawfully acquired.
A loud crew member.
Grumbles Dog Hogger as he sets a course for home.
So you only need 10 loot tokens if you're doing it in 2-player. And you can get 3 per turn. So you could escape on like the 4th turn, theoretically. Alright. We got the relief effort. That's a good scenario. And then we brought the Tome of Elements back to Etika. To test the fire or the cold spell. I like the cold.
Etika the librarian runs her finger down the page of the Tome of the Elements. She half whispers something arcane, then scoops a fistful of ice out of a bowl, tracing a sigil with the melted water on your foreheads. She shivers, rubbing her hand.
Okay, well, ice doesn't really help us. Tome of Elements would definitely go to Infuser, I would think. We just give it to Drill.
Ah, I note you have a stable. This is exemplary.
And we now have Heroics in the stable. And I guess we're maxed out on pets now, since we can't upgrade the stables anymore. So we don't have either of the dragons. We don't have the Piranha Pig. No dragons, no Piranha Pig, and then there's just one more pet we're missing. Who got the boots? Somebody looted the burst boots. This drill is very learned. Both the Tome of Elements and Tome of Conflict. It said somebody looted the burst boots. Or was that a design? I don't know. I don't see it. The stables are full. Well, then let me upgrade them more. That sounds like a you problem, not a me problem. Let's see. Drill hit level 8. Yeah, Piston Barrage or Curious Machinery. I mean, it's got to be Piston Barrage, but what is Curious Machinery? Control one monster within range 3 to attack 3 stun. If you are maximum pressure, stun, target the controlled monster. Wow. So at 11 speed, you can stun 2 targets if you're over pressure. On the bottom, move 4, treat the next trap you spring during this movement as a heal trap instead, with a heal value equal to the trap's value. Could be insane. And if you have your stuff set up right, you could get just a huge pressure up or pressure down. I mean, that could be really good, but how would you not take Piston Barrage? Attack 4, attack 3, attack 3. Move 3, all adjacent enemies suffer 2, destroy all adjacent obstacles, and pressure up. Move 3, pressure up, make all adjacent suffer 2, is like almost as good as that top is. That's crazy. Alright, cool. Well, we got a lot of really good stuff. We hit level 6 here. What do we get 6 on Bone Shaper? Rotting Multitude or Twisted Decree, or Solid Bones or Critical Failure or Putrid Crowd. Yeah, let's get it Rotting Multitude. More summons is more good. In that case, let's get to this other Rolling Heal, because that does 6 self-damage, which is a lot. And we'll drop, like, Life and Death for Rotting Multitude. This Stitched Atrocity has not done anything. Not that it's really his fault. I really want Deathwalker to level up to go play the Piranha Pig boss level. She should be really good there. She just needs to donate a little bit more. Funny combo with Trap. I wonder if that could get the Trap Mastery. If you step on a 20 damage trap and it turns into a heal trap instead, does that get you the Mastery? Feels like it should. Only one way to find out. Yeah, let's load that save and get the 20 damage heal card. Man, I do not have money on anybody. Alright, my wall is maxed out. I've definitely never done that before. Hunting Lodge, Mining Camp, Logging Camp. The Mining Camp can get up to 4? Wow. And the Logging Camp. Have I ever tried to take the opposite card to what I usually prefer to see how it works out? All the time. All the time. With all of the starters, I've used every card they have up through, like, level 8 or so. Let's see. I've taken... Yeah. I've taken every card on Deathwalker except for Frozen in Fear. That's the only card on Deathwalker I've never used. On Bone Shaper... I've never used Twisted Decree. And I've never used the level 9 Behold the Shrouded Sun. But for most of the classes, especially the ones that I've played a lot, I've tried out all of the level up cards just to see the other stuff they have available. Drill, I haven't played very much. The very first drill I tried, I went for the release valve stress vent stuff. You hear me reject so many gifts. Yeah, I don't know. Shackles without reject the gift sounds really bad. I mean, reject the gift is just one of the absolute best cards in the game. When you would next suffer damage, well, when a monster is adjacent to you, that monster suffers instead of you. I mean, you can get self-suffer 10 really easily, or just on this difficulty, monsters are attacking me for 8 all the time. If something's attacking me for 8, like, me not taking 8 and them taking 8 instead is really good. The other choice at that level is Penance, which I have considered taking before. I have. All adjacent enemies suffer 3 or 4 if you have fire, and then you damage yourself an equal number to the number of enemies that suffered. So it could be like monsters suffer 16, you suffer 4. But the bottom of it, I think, is what's more interesting. Move 1, retaliate 3, range 2. But the thing about this card that's really nice is it's 12 initiative, which Shackles struggles with. And not only is it 12 initiative, but it pairs really well with Reprisal, because we get to go really fast, you get to move a little bit, and you set some retaliate. You set retaliate 3, and then with Reprisal, you can set retaliate 4. So you get to go at 12 speed and set 7 retaliate for the round. Or, if monsters aren't attacking, then you can use the top of Penance to make things suffer. You move in, you make them suffer, and then you suffer. But because of the bottom of a Reprisal, whenever you suffer damage this round, one enemy within range 2 suffers. So it synergizes really, really, really well with this card. The tops and bottoms were made to be played with each other, and then you can switch back and forth based off if monsters are melee or ranged or not attacking at all. So it is a really cool card at level 7, but Reject the Gift is definitely in contention for best card in the game to me. So I very much considered going back and not taking Racked with Pain at level 8 and taking Penance instead. But if I hadn't had Racked with Pain, I would have lost this last level. So. Alright. My main goal right now, I think, is to level up this Deathwalker, get a little bit more money, so that I can retire her. I need to donate to the temple 5 more times. So I need 20 more gold total on Deathwalker, and I want to level up 1 time to fight the Piranha Pig boss. So we could go play Relief Effort. What did I need to retire Bone Shaper? Okay, so I've done Biting Sea, Crystal Fields, and Radiant Forest. There's the Copperneck Mountains and the Whitefire Wood. I don't believe I have any Whitefire Wood scenarios available. I need to complete some challenges for that. And then I'm probably going to look up which perk I take to get the challenge. So, Copperneck Mountains. There's My Private Empire. There's a Contained Fire. Oh, or there's the Relief Effort. Okay. Well, I want to go this way to finish off the Algok storyline and finally unlock Snowflake, although I don't know if we're going to have any levels left to play Snowflake in by the time we get there. We just leveled up Drill. Let's get Drill out with a bang. Because he doesn't have... He just needs to buy some materials. Okay, well, he doesn't have any loot, so never mind. Drill needs to loot a lot. So let's go do that. So I think we just take Shackles out, and we go Drill, Bone, Deathwalker. Not really the best sounding party, but it should be sufficient. Yeah, Drill has a lot of Pierce. Bone Shaper can maybe deal with the Retaliate. This is an interesting level. I think of it as a relatively easy one.
A worn-in path leads to some ominous...
Okay, so we need a lot of Pierce here for Drill. Bronze Plating is really good. Magnetic Fields may be interesting here. Piston Barrage. And so, at this point, we can drop... Man, this gets really hard. I need to drop, like, Radiation or something. Drop B-Max. B-Max doesn't seem the best here. The Rune Machine self-destruct is going to be annoying. It's monster level 7, right? 6 plus 6 plus 8 is 20. Yeah, we're above 6 for our average level. Okay. We need to bring Ignore Retaliate. There it is, Decaying Will. Okay, we'll drop the loot card. I maybe don't need Malicious Conversion. I don't know, we can give this a try. And then, what all does Deathwalker have that will work here? We don't need Shadow Step. Fluid Knight is good. Invisibility is good. Anger the Dead is okay. There's a lot of movement to happen in this scenario. Wave of Anguish is really good for the last room. Hold Across is going to be pretty decent. I don't need Sunless Apparition, and I don't need Eclipse. Although Eclipse would be nice. But we'll go without it. Kill an enemy before its first turn? Probably not. Okay, I want to pick up a lot of loot on Drill. I'm not sure if we can exhaust. Decrease all enemy initiatives. That seems okay. It does give Ruin Machines a 19 move and attack. Frozen Numb, I don't know how we ever do. All heroes suffer 2 damage to recover one of their level 1 or level X cards. In initiative order, everyone can perform a heal, a move, or an attack of 1. I kind of like the Ooze. Maybe we just want to do a whole bunch of attacks. Black Imp and Heroics. This level can be tough.
With Satha's approval, you gather supplies for the Snowspeaker refugee camp, and after the Orgox have had a chance to rest, you set out. The Snowspeakers move slowly. You can only imagine what the rest of the tribe looks like if these were the ones best suited for travel. Of those that came to Frosthaven's gates, only one appears free of serious injury, the youngest of the group, but he is little more than an adolescent. When you arrive at the destination on the southern edge of the Crystal Field, you are confronted by a desperate sight. The Snowspeakers have built a rough cluster of makeshift shelters, which are under attack by a wave of strange metallic figures. Panic has consumed the tribe. The elderly and injured attempt to flee, while only a handful of fighters are able to rise and defend them against the horde of clicking limbs and spouting flame. They aren't doing well. You sprint toward the fray, but as you draw nearer, you realize there are simply too many injured in the way. If you tried to fight the attackers off with things as they are, you'd surely do more harm than good. You'll have to clear the battlefield of the wounded, using what supplies you brought to revive as many Olgoks as you can.
Alright, so this level, steel automatons, flaming blade spinners, ruin machines. The biggest thing is that we're going to have some Algoks on our side who will be helping us. And these Algoks, we have to keep them alive. Oh, does that mean that I was supposed to bring ally heal? I think I was. Okay, I like the look of the scenario a lot. I love these trees. Oh, there are some ruined machines in here. So we have a fallen Algox. There must be no fallen Algox on the field. We have to kill all enemies. This is an archer. And we have 8 first aid kits. All Algox guards and archers are allies to you and enemies to all other monsters. Whenever any Algox guard or archer dies, their bodies remain on that hex, which is still considered occupied. These represent fallen Algox. Heroes have 8 first aid kits they could use to revive an adjacent fallen Algox. Revived Algox have a health value of 1 and do not act until the following turn. Heroes can spend a first aid kit to heal 1 adjacent Algox ally by 10. So, we can revive the dead, but we can't do it an infinite number of times. But then, they do add their damage to ours. And base attack on these guys is not bad. Base attack 6. Now this guy has 4 shield. Dealing with him is by far the hardest part of this beginning. So how do I do so? I mean, I guess I want to get an early wound with unforgivable methods. And maybe they'll come closer and I can get a bone dagger off. And just get a curse in. Maybe if they're coming closer, I can get Damned Horde for multiple curses, and then I could get a bone dagger off to get Damned Horde out, potentially. Now, okay, I have very few, like, DPS cards here since I took Pulled Across and not Dominate. But I do have Fluid Knight. So, I think since there are only 3 enemies here, I'm not going to call to the Abyss top. I'm just going to call to the Abyss bottom. And we're just not really going to use any shadows. Meanwhile, Drill needs to set up for big damage into the automaton. So I can do that with Radiation bottom, Piston Barrage bottom, Heated Drill top with fire, Scalding Blast bottom, Ancient Drill top. I've got a lot of Pierce cards. So hopefully Drill can fight this guy. His 10 initiative super shield card, though, can be a huge problem. And no brittle or anything to deal with him is pretty bad. Let's just processing and go on him. I might want a Scalding Blast to get the +2 damage for Heated Drill. I do want to do that. Hopefully that works out. Okay. Yeah, dealing with this guy's going to be a nightmare. I'm going to want the Algox to be hitting really hard like that. Wow. Max level Rune Machine, base attack of 2. That's pretty nice. Alright, I will make a Shadow, and I will hit. Ow. Ow. 9 damage. Wow. Alright, but I get to hit, and I get to get my fire. So I can Heated Drill him now. I'll have a wound with the Stitched Atrocity. Can't believe he just ran up to me and punched me in the face for 9. That is so rude. Well, I was thinking I would go fast, make a summon or Shadow and Deepening Despair, but now I can't really do that. Oh, I do not need Call of Doom. That is a rough thing to have. Well, I wouldn't mind stacking a curse with Deadbolt. So yeah, let's hit with Forceful Spirits and back away. Flesh Shield just in case, I think. Because little skeletons do nothing to this guy. Base attack of 3, so Wrath of the Turned Earth is attack of 4. I would need plus to deal any damage. But it's possible. Maybe I could Flesh Shield top and I could Bone Dagger bottom. We'll see what he's doing. Then Drill. I want to hit him with a Heated Drill. I need to move over, which is maybe just a move 2. Or I could Piston Barrage for the Suffer 2. Move over, Piston Barrage, he suffers. Hit him with Heated Drill. And then hit him with Ancient Drill. I would kind of like to pressure up before I do that. Which I could do with Bronze Plating next turn. So maybe I just Radiation. We're not doing very much damage to him very quickly. Algox's body is probably killing over there, which is a little bit awkward. I could Boots. I guess I don't need him for anything else. So I will Boots. Stitch Atrocity hits here. Heals up the damage that he cost me to summon. I would have way rather than hit there now that I think about it. And we'll just shield him. Because he's going to get hit. And as long as he doesn't get crit, he lives. Good, we get the kill and we get out the damned horde. For free. I would much rather place that down here. A Deathwalker can just move here. And I mean, I can hit them both. It's not going to do anything. I shouldn't have hit here because I have Blesses. Alright. +1, but we survived that. Oh, but the rune machine hits my summon now. Oh my gosh, I didn't even think about it. Okay, we needed the shield to survive. Wow, what a fail. I want loot on Drill. He suffers 2. Dang it, I really wanted that to bless. Oh, I didn't donate on Drill. I donated on Deathwalker, right? Okay, I did. And then, yeah, this is just a base attack of nothing. It does 1. Alright. I mean, I tickled him at least. No, I do not want to first aid kit. Okay. Hit him with Ancient Drill and then pressure up. Man, I did not realize how tired I was. Dang, I don't have any heal cards on Bone Shaver for the Stitched Atrocity. I don't think I have any heal cards on anybody. So I need to move him away then. That's really bad. And here I can make a Shadow and Curse. Oh. Not where I wanted Skeleton to go. We're gonna Horn to command him. Oh, whoops. Why did it take me all the way back there? And then now a commanded attack. Oh wait. I don't want him to be next to Steel Automaton. So increase my damage. Big damage, crit. Alright, but still, Drill has dealt good damage. But next turn is not going to be much of anything. I would like the curse to go in their deck, so I'll hit here. Oh, and there goes my Glancing Potion. That item is so bad when you don't get to pick what it does. And Skeleton takes another attack 9 for me. Alright, the lack of healing on my party here is really disgusting. I could Bane this guy if I wanted that to be my method of choice for killing him. I'm thinking not, though. Okay, Devastating Tackle. No big deal. I think I will just move my shadows. And I probably don't need to attack here. I don't want to draw one of my blesses. And I will go ahead and revive here. Will it use 2 first aid kits? Okay, that did use 2 first aid kits, but I mean, surely I have 2. Okay. Move this guy right here. Some did not miss. And so now, Rotting Multitude. And I could open the door. We'll wait one more turn. Nice, he only gets drill and not the Algox. Come on, Algox, hit him hard. Okay. Okay. Alright, so both my Algox are going to be hitting. I can long rest. I wouldn't mind opening the door on Deathwalker. No, I can't. I don't mind long resting her either. Man, no summon healing is like... That feels so dumb. Part of me wants to not open the door. But I also really want to open the door. Maybe it's not that big of a deal to not open it. No, Archer, we want more damage than that. These skeletons literally can't hurt him, even with crit. And now they're further away. I guess they could have gotten a rolling heal for me, though. But he'll take some retaliate. And Drill is now set up to kill him. Hopefully. So, long rest to pick my card. Heated Drill to kill him. Oh, it's only base attack 4. So I guess I Scalding Blast plus Ancient Drill. Good damage cards out of my buddies. Got one? Okay, nice. The card that buffs the skeletons with Pierce and Moo is good. I don't really like Solid Bones. Okay, beautiful. This guy finally goes down. That is the raid boss of the level. And maybe we could get some rolling healing here. No, no rolling heals. Don't I have 6 of them in the deck? I do have 6 rolling heals in the deck. So maybe that means we'll draw it on this one. I kind of want to just throw out another skeleton. It's pretty troll, but... Now, here, I'm thinking I just Fleeting Dusk plus Call to the Abyss. And then Deathwalker will be at least slightly online. Long rest here. Man, with all these, with 5 summons out, it feels like it should be a lot more than 4 cards. And now I can Rocket Boots to just see what's going on. Maybe Rocket Boots, Piston Barrage, something. Maybe Heated Drill, now that I have the fire. Yeah. Alright, so we've got an Archer here. Signal Jam out of Ruin Machines is amazing. Oh, it's just a whole bunch of rune machines in this room. And just one incapacitated guard? That's so good. I can just get myself surrounded here. And then just one steel automaton and he's a normal. That's really, really good. Okay, and a regular crit there. I'll take it. I get so many skeletons involved. This is a very good start to this room. Ooh, my guards hit hard too. 4 damage into that guy, that's really nice. I don't know why their initiative is 106 rather than the 56 it's supposed to be, but I'll take it. Alright, Call to the Abyss, we've got a lot of enemies. No heals. Oh no, there's so much that my skeletons can't even get in there. Okay, we'll drop to Damned Horde. We're not going to get any more skeletons than this out. Oh, some of them were 76 and some of them are 106. Can't quite explain it. Okay, as long as they don't self-destruct, we're in really good shape. Although, if some of them self-destruct on this guy, that's pretty good. Because he has a lot of health. This seems like a really good time for Bronze Plating Piston Barrage. Self-destruct would be it. Okay. I have the reduced initiative challenge, right? Yeah. So it's at 83, so I can still underspeed that with Power Core next turn. So that's good. Here, maybe you'll just throw on a Flesh Shield. Or Flow of the Black River to move a guy in. Deepening Despair plus move Shadows. Standing Still. That does make things weird for Drill. Oh, archers. We can do more damage than that. Okay, so drill. If I don't pressure up, I get attack 4, attack 3. Boom, boom. If I don't pressure, or if I do pressure up, I get one more set of attacks, but then I just get hit. And I don't like that. So I think I just attack here. I'm muddled anyway. What happens if I pressure up now? Okay, I finished the whole ability first. Alright, well we dodged one of the blesses, but I can move over here. And I'll be content there. This guy's gonna hit the archer, not me. Okay, now the skeletons could really use that bonus move. Finally, I get a rolling heal. And I will just move a summon to and grant an attack. Not bad. What's the... Okay, he's just hitting hard. The skeleton actually almost survived that. Ooh, that is a nice curse. I think I put 3 curses in their deck. I'm gonna start round just because it improves the quality a little bit. When there's so much going on, it just needs a little refresh every now and again. So this is going very well. I just don't want to see self-destructs, but I also wouldn't hate self-destruct too much. We really just need to get to the final room where there are a whole bunch of flaming blade spinners, which can be really scary, but I have Wave of Anguish with Deathwalker, so we're just saving everything from her for that. And that should be everything that we need. Alright, we underspeed self-destruct at least here. So we'll figure something out there. Bone Shaper will get a summon attack, We'll get summons closer. Maybe I'll like run in and attack with range and poison. Deathwalker. I'll go ahead and get a wound going on the Steel Automaton. That sounds good. Okay. Well, I won't get any damage on him. Yeah, because he's going at 0. I could go at 4, but he's at 0. That makes me want to not hit him. So who else could I target? I could hit this guy. No, because otherwise I'm just not going to get this wound off. Okay, at least it wasn't a crit getting wasted. We have plugged the hallway far too much. Alright, I need to hope that Stitched Atrocity doesn't die here. I would have loved a +1. Okay, Archer's gonna get to hit for 4. Let's move forward ourselves and attack this guy. Not bad. Archer needs a -1 to kill. Beautiful. Double beautiful. They crit buddy, but even if that buddy dies, it's not a big deal. Yeah, the extra HP is good. The extra move can also be really good. 1 pierce is just kind of underwhelming, because 1 pierce is definitely not always the difference maker, you know? Man, my goal, I believe, is pickpocket. Collect 2 or more loot bags while performing a loot ability while adjacent to 1 or more enemies. I'm getting 2 loot here with a loot ability, but I'm not adjacent to any enemies. I could have moved here, and I would have been adjacent to 1, but I only would have gotten 1 loot. Alright, long rest drill. Self-destruct honestly wouldn't even be that bad. Flesh shield, maybe put in a curse. Maybe I'll just go for a late teleport in. Lose a shadow, but yeah, that's good all the way around. I guess it's a high damage card from Ruin Machines, but shielding on my buddies is good. All my summons just literally can't get in. Just one guy hitting. Archers should get some good damage there. And I believe they're going to hit this guy, so let's just give him extra shield and retaliate. Oh, good damage from the archers. Good thing we get another skeleton out. That would have been really, really rough if we didn't have a 5th skeleton. Alright, well, just seeing no self-destructs makes this room really chill. I think I'll just come deep. And I can go ahead and double hit. Oh, nice crit. Definitely could have heavy sworded that. Alright, this is the guy I want marked. Wow, that was a pretty high damage turn. I want Drill getting the Steel Automaton, so we'll processing this next turn. Probably the Scalding Blast. Piston Barrage actually doesn't do all that much here. So Scalding Blast, processing, Long Rest is good. Okay, now we finally see the self-destruct. Definitely not my favorite. But I have health here. If a summon dies here, it's fine. If this guy dies, it's not the end of the world. This guy's gonna die, but I have a med kit to heal him. I'm not sure how many med kits I need for the final room, and we might be needing 2 here. I could open the door here. I don't know if that would be any good or not. Oh, dang, we really would have loved to see bigger damage. Alright, lose 1 skelly. Oh, that guy did reach. I was thinking he wasn't going to. Oh, is that 2 self-destructs on Drill? Okay, I mean, they're all gone now. So, even though I took damage, really not the end of the world. We're going to want to activate Decaying Will. I need a lot of move. Maybe I drop Wrath at the turn to Earth. Alright, Drill, this is your chance. Heated Drill with an Ancient Drill, probably. And maybe a Rocket Boots. So, I need to move with jump here. Oh, I wanted Bone Shaper to go faster. I put Heated Drill as the second card so that Bone Shaper would be faster. Oh, it doesn't matter, though, with the card that he's playing. Well, in that case, let's use Heroics. And move 1. I guess I'll get a heal 1 here. And a heal 1. And the Stitched Atrocity is going to go down. But he did some damage on his way out. That's fine. He lived a valiant life. That's a nice 4 loot pile right there. And we can go ahead and resurrect this guy. Ooh, I really don't want this guard to run in and die. That would be bad. Alright, so I can tag this guy with Deepening Despair and make another shadow here. And that will get all of my shadows out. I could theoretically move to and attack him with Ancient Drill. Theoretically. I don't love it, but I could do it. Let's go ahead and get... Well, I just want to move as far in as I can. And I can resurrect this guy. Yeah. Okay. Hit, mark. That's good damage. And a shadow right here. And now skeletons will tank for me. They're even trying to get some damage. And oh, I can't. Well, moving here is fine. Unless resurrecting the guy is going to make him the focus, I just won't. Wow, skeleton actually lives. Not something I expected. Oh, and the archers come through for me. Alright, cool. Well then, I'm just going to go grab some... Well, I'll grab a heal 4. But I don't think I need a lot from Drill in this next room. I really just want to let him get loot. Move all shadows. And resurrect. Yeah, I wanted to move in really deep last turn so that my skeletons would be able to move in towards me. But it didn't really let me. Now, I don't know how many resurrections I need in this next room. This actually might be a mistake right here, resurrecting. Now that I think about it. Let's see exactly what this next room looks like. Because it might not be the best idea to resurrect. Processing would have been nice. Alright, but we can move in an invisible. It's like 3 or 4, 5. With more rune machines. Okay, so I have 4 first aid kits, and there are 1, 2, 3. So resurrecting is a bad idea. Because if the rune machines, or the blade spinners, kill any of my guys, that's really bad. Since I only have 4 kits left. And these 2 are probably both going to die. And I need to spend 3 in here. And I need to spend 1 here, so I can't let any other than these guys die. Okay, these are going to be a lot harder to take out than I was thinking. I can go ahead and move here. And attack this guy and push him. And I won't lose anything. I get retaliated for 2. And I crit. Alright, I need huge blade spinner damage, and I need it really, really quickly. We can put on ignore retaliate. I don't know if it's actually going to do anything. I don't think it is. I just have 3 skeletons left. I do not like my position. Alright, I can move shadows for 3, but move shadows for 3 and Wave of Anguish doesn't do much. I would love to move a shadow for 4 and Fleeting Dusk. So I guess I just long rest, because I get to move a shadow for 3 on that. I really need this to not be target furthest away. That would be really bad. This just straight up looks really bad. I mean, I could Scalding Blast these guys, but what good does that do me? Drill just dies. Maybe I Power Core these 2? I don't hate that. I don't hate the idea of just going all out on Drill right now and trying to damage some blade spinners, because those are the issues. A couple of rune machines I don't care that much about. I don't have any of them set up for me to hit a 3-target Scalding Blast, though. I mean, I'm just thinking that with my... Yeah, with my Bless and my Crit and my Power Potion and my Frenzy Potions, I could get 1 nice turn. Devastating Tackle. Hasty Assault is kind of interesting. I have some shield. Oh, they're before me. What did I play? Well, we'll find out soon enough. The archers will help eventually. But I cannot let the guards get in. So them standing still was really good. Let's ignore retaliate. Bone Shaper's just never getting in there to help. Ooh, I like that miss. Alright, well I got surrounded, which I kind of wanted. Even if the Ruin Machines kill there, I don't mind that much. I would like to see good damage out of my buddies. Okay. So that wasn't the best. Okay, I did play Scalding Blast. So let's go ahead and just use all of this. Oh, no crits. We'll take 4. I guess we'll take Bone Shaper's perk. And then we'll lose a card. Oh, and then we'll lose a card. And then... Oh, I pressured down. Well, I'm not going to get to do these. Alright. I should have... You know what? I didn't think about the taking the damage myself. I'm going to undo. I'm going to come over here and I'm going to hit those Ruin Machines. That's way better. Because then I also get the Heated Drill Bottom. So let's come over here and just hit this. And not exhaust yet. Oh, I didn't Power Potion. I'll use it now. Dang, not getting any good modifiers though. And then... Big hit. Okay, there's a good modifier. Big hit. Okay. I mean, we got some damage. Killing things in general is good, right? Maybe Fleeting Dusk goes down. Because this right here looks like a Wave of Anguish. Yeah. This is definitely a Wave of Anguish with Deadbolt. And I just do everything I can to those guys. Hopefully they're still there come 38. And then here... 18. Okay, they could make me suffer too, and then I would die. So let's short rest. Let's see, they've got a death there. I'm not actually even all that unhealthy. Heated Drill's not too bad. Heated Drill Power Core. Let's heal first. And then the stamina here is not amazing. I might want to just resurrect. Hasty Assault. Might be bad. It might not be that bad, though. Let's see. This guy's going to go here. This guy's going to stay here. This guy's going to go 1-2. Or 1-2. But Drill's Bird's Eye. Yeah, that's not bad. So I will just shield and heal. and try to survive as much as I can. Oh, that's not where I expected that guy to go, but it's not bad. Other than now he retaliates on me. Wait, is Drill exhausted now? Is it gonna let me drop my bronze plating before the end of the turn? Oh, okay. So I can do this now. And hopefully I'm able to get out turn. Let's see, we're gonna want to Scalding Blast probably. Maybe Piston Barrage bottom. What's this guard doing? Hitting? That's fine. So we have, yeah, we have 4 resurrections to go still. Oh. And I lose because this guy goes in. 1, 2. Now I have to keep that guy alive. Man, why did I use a heal first aid kit in the first room? I have to go back and I have to use boots on Deathwalker. And I have to kill this guy before he goes. That is frustrating. Maybe going fast on Bone Shaper is enough. But if the Blade Spinners ever get anything, that could be really bad. If they ever target furthest away. Man, I wish I hadn't resurrected anybody. I could have just used none of the first aid kits and it would have been so much better. Maybe I come here. It's like weird, but maybe it's decent. I think it positions them better for me. I want those archers getting in. And now we let Drill go down. And now I can move all shadows. Well, this is not a super exciting wave of anguish. I would get to hit 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Kind of makes me want to not. But maybe I need to. Night takes shape would have been really nice here. Crit this guy? No. I'll accept one crit on this guy. No, we're not going to get any crits. There we go. There's a crit. And now just a +1 kills. Good. Alright, it was just the one crit, at least. So I still have my bless. So, a couple blade spinners to go. Long rest. Short rest, and I think we're going fast. Why are my skeletons so far back there? They have, like, actually done nothing. Let's see, I can Deepening Despair. It's not amazing. Signal Jam is good. Not target furthest away is really good. Okay, kill is nice. Now, do I teleport in? I don't really want to. I don't know how I'm killing these things. No, I can't teleport in. Yeah, Bone Shaper's just doing nothing. Yeah, the skeletons have accomplished absolutely nothing. Some of them got self-destructed on. I don't know why they haven't been moving up. Oh, because they're, like, walled in by the allies, I guess? I mean, they ignore Retaliate now if they can never theoretically make it in. But as soon as Algok's guards get in there and start hitting themselves, I lose. What is this, an archer? I think I have to resurrect this. I need its damage output. Oh no. Oh, and then they have hasty assault and they go in and die. Alright, well, I should not have used a first aid kit in the first room. That was really dumb. I might have even used 2. It's probably lost no matter what I do. I don't think there's anything that I can do to go back and... I mean, I'd have to go way back and not resurrect this guy. I think that's where I'm going to try... This is where I'm going to start tomorrow. No, I may not even play tomorrow because I have work. But I think we need to go back here and not resurrect the guard in the second room. Hopefully this is back far enough. And I really need to focus on getting skeletons to the door to get them in and doing at least something. Oh, it's back in the first room. Alright, well, we have save files that go back far enough to start. It's definitely salvageable from way back here. So we'll figure something out. But I'm going to bed for now. Have a good night.